Hello and welcome to episode 6 of today's complaints. My name is Brad and I'll be your host. And I joke a lot about how bad this show sucks, which it does, and how it's going to get better, which it will. But there are so many. There's that sound again. Sorry. There are so many. It's not in my head. it's a it's a reverse. When construction vehicles back up. That was going on for the longest time. Like like they're not backing up and then going forward. They're simply doing their jobs backwards, and it went on forever. And finally it stopped, and I was ready to hit record. And then the siren started. And then it stopped, and it got just spooky quiet, like it's never this quiet ever. And I just knew as soon as I started, I was going to hear something, and then and then the thing started backing up. And I felt like I came across like there's voices in my head or something. There's that noise again. Now I've totally lost my. Oh no, you know, you watch somebody do a YouTube video that looks like they're just kind of the average person in their bedroom. They've got some talent because that's why they're keep. That's they're good at what they're doing because they're keeping your attention, unlike what we here at today's complaints do. But I assume that this is somebody with the talent to communicate effectively and to produce good content that people are going to want to return for. But I really thought they just set up a camera and started talking. There are 1,000 little details, uh, like the noise factor. I'm going to have to start doing a lot of these things at 3 in the morning because it's going to get hot starting today. And I'm no good with heat anyway, but Washington heat is humid, and I will not do anything but sit here and sweat and complain if I'm trying to do videos in the summertime. And I've got a air conditioner right over there, and I will not record a video with the air conditioner running. You're welcome. So I think a lot of these are going to be 3 in the morning, which is not good because I need to be getting up early um, for to work. So hey, maybe we'll just end it here. This will be the last one. I don't know. Um, but I've totally lost my train of thought. Some of the details are things like backdrop. You just take it for granted that they just sat down wherever they live and started recording. Um, but oops, it's happening right here with this shoulder. Okay, got to sit in this exact spot because I have a clutter problem. It's been going on for about 5 years. It's nothing spectacular. Like, it wouldn't make one of those hoarding shows. But I used to be the type who could let it get out of hand, and I don't know why I would let it get out of hand. Because every time I'd get it clean, I'd think, this is beautiful. I'm never going. Well, it's kind of like when you lose weight. You get exactly where you want to be. You feel great. You don't crave any junk food. You're exercising every day, and it's like, why would I ever go back to how that was before? And then you find yourself a year later just fat, eating crap on the couch while you watch TV, depressed, hating yourself. Well, this is turned negative. Um, I no, I'm trying to express my respect for YouTubers who have all these details I never would have anticipated. Like, I actually spent a lot of time today with, okay, I've got a new setup. I'm no longer looking down because I've placed the phone on top of a Keurig case. Like, it's a case of 120 K-cup pods. And that changed what you could see in the background. Like, I had to move the blanket off my bed because we're just barely clearing that. And I had to take a box down from that side and put it on the floor, which was not a problem until I saw that there were some clothes that I had to move, and that creates this. You'd think I'd put it somewhere else, but no, we've run out of somewhere else. And then this shoulder, you don't want to move that too far because and the head, always the head. Why? I'm trying to hide that because it's a messy closet. Why doesn't he just close the closet door? Well, honey, because he can't. He can't close the closet door. There's too much shit on the ground. Um, so I know a lot of what's wrong with this channel is due to content, but there are so many details. Just, just the trying to put this in a place where I'm not looking down at the viewer like I was in episodes 2 through 4. I always assumed somebody just set their camera on something and started recording. I think basically a laptop might be the answer. Maybe that's what everyone's doing. They're looking at their laptop and it's at a better angle and position. And my goal all along was to set this thing in front of me and then have my computer on in the background because behind you, back there, oh wait, that way, sorry, there's a 42-inch computer monitor, and I thought, what better place to find content for today's complaints than the internet? Well, I noticed on episodes 2 through 4 that there's a high-pitched whine that's coming from that loud old computer next to me, so that has to be off. I was hoping for the blue glow, but I can't have the blue glow without the computer being on. It's, I know if I turn I know if I turn it on now, it'll do the actual blue. The blue glow I'm talking about is from a regular web page reflection. This is actually the, yeah, I like that. I don't know what it's going to turn out like though. They always look different than. Okay, I've got to get back to the point. We don't edit on this show. It's something we're really proud of. We talked about it. We had a meeting. Okay, and so what's the complaint today? What's wrong? Oh, yesterday's episode 5, balloon. One of the only things I like about this iPhone, which I tend to otherwise hate, is the photo quality and the video quality. I've taken some of the most beautiful videos of those grandkids and doing all the zoom in, zoom out, and all this, and cropping. And I guess on selfie mode, it just looks like shit. I mean, it was really depressing later to look at that and think that was some of the most fun video I've ever taken. Because I didn't even tell them what we were going to do. I just said, "Okay, everybody, I want you to help me make a video, but don't say anything until I finish the introduction." So they didn't even know I have this channel or anything. So it was all completely just let's see what happens. And so I like it, but the video quality was so bad. I guess next time I just won't be in the video as far as my face because I'll have it on regular mode where I'm just filming them. And then I'll always find something to complain about if I'm following them around with the camera because of all that. Like the ending. Baby runs up to me as I'm trying to talk to the other two, smacking me on their arm going, "Grandpa, I'm going to run out in the street." I thought she was joking or something. And then she just runs like as fast as she can for the street. I had to just, okay, sorry, bye. And so it was a lot of fun, but I was so disappointed in the video quality. So that's today's complaint. And I may have had more to talk about. I think it had to do with. No, I did cover that. I covered how the goal all along was to have a running computer, and that's not the. Is I just cannot believe how many little details there are in doing this. So I've got a lot of work ahead of me, and I did come up with an ending. I have no idea what this is. Right before I came on here, I searched for it and found out it's just like, okay, the first, oh my God, I can't even do this ending now. Never mind. I'll come back to that one some other time. but I've mangled the explanation so badly that there's no coming back from it. This is actually the coffee that came out of the box that you're sitting on. I know it's kind of rude to just sit here and drink coffee in front of you, but I'm really thirsty, and I feel like I'm okay. I like to joke around on these and talk about what a shitty episode it was, but this was really, really bad. But at least I got the point across that I will not be putting out terrible quality videos of my grandkids again, I hope. Um, that was really nice seeing them last night and seeing my daughter and son-in-law. There's actually six. The other two were, one was listening to an audiobook and the other one was hiding because she's at that age where she just wants to be in her room. She's 13. So, I know. There's a poem I learned when I was a child, and it'll make a really good ending. It'll actually redeem this whole episode. How doth the little busy bee? He doth all right, it seems to me. Each shining hour he improveth by being for ever on the moveth, and showing us with a friendish buzz not where he is, but where he was. To those he loveth, joy he bringeth, while those he loveth not, he stingeth.